Welcome to the channel, Treasure Hunters. In this video, we're exploring the 6 most valuable and ultra-rare US coins that could turn ordinary change into extraordinary fortune. These coins hold mystery, beauty, and history, each one more stunning and valuable than the last. Get ready to uncover hidden treasures that could be worth thousands, even millions, and learn what makes them so incredibly special. Let's dive into the world of rare American coins that could change your life forever. The 2018 D. Roosevelt dime stands as one of the most intriguing modern coins in U.S. numismatic history, an issue that has unexpectedly captivated collectors with its elegant design, sharp details, and rare varieties that have surfaced in recent years. Struck at the Denver Mint, the D mint mark located on the obverse below the date identifies its origin. This small 10-cent coin, though often overlooked in circulation, carries the portrait of Franklin D. Roosevelt, the 32nd President of the United States, whose leadership during the Great Depression and World War II left a lasting mark on the nation. The coin's design is a tribute to his legacy, and certain rare minting varieties of the 2018 D issue have transformed an ordinary dime into a collector's treasure worth thousands, even millions, under the right conditions. The obverse of the 2018 D dime features a left-facing bust of Roosevelt, modeled with fine detail that highlights his strong features and calm expression, symbolizing resilience and leadership. Surrounding him are the inscriptions "Liberty" and "In God We Trust," both words that echo the American ideals of freedom and faith. The date 2018 and the D mint mark signify not only the year and mint of production, but also a continuation of one of the longest-running coin designs in U.S. history, one that first appeared in 1946 following Roosevelt's death in 1945. Each element on the obverse carries emotional weight, making the coin not just currency, but a miniature memorial in metal. Turning to the reverse, the artistry is equally symbolic and deeply rooted in American identity. At the center stands a lit torch, representing liberty and enlightenment, flanked by an olive branch on the left and an oak branch on the right, symbols of peace and strength. Together, they embody Roosevelt's guiding principles during his presidency, the pursuit of freedom through unity and endurance. The inscriptions, United States of America, EPLURIBUS UNUM, and one dime frame this imagery in a balanced design that has endured for decades. The details on high-grade examples of the 2018 D dime exhibit crisp edges and reflective fields, particularly in proof-like or uncirculated conditions, adding to their visual allure and collector demand. While most 2018 D dimes are common in everyday transactions, rare minting errors and unique die varieties have elevated some specimens to legendary status among collectors. Examples include double die obverses, off-center strikes, and full-band varieties, where the torch's horizontal lines appear sharply struck and fully separated, an indicator of exceptional die quality. Such coins can command enormous premiums, especially when graded by professional services like PCGS or NGC in mint state or proof-like condition. A flawless or error-filled 2018 D dime with sharp details, unblemished luster, and strong eye appeal could be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars to the right buyer. What gives the 2018 D dime its unique charm is the blend of modern precision and the potential for imperfection. Even in the 21st century, when minting technology has achieved near perfection, the human and mechanical aspects of coin production still allow for extraordinary anomalies. These unexpected variations, like missing mint marks, doubled letters, or unusual planchet flaws, transform a simple coin into a once-in-a-lifetime discovery. Some collectors refer to these special 2018 D pieces as modern miracles, capable of turning a pocket change find into a rare and valuable artifact of American minting. Beyond its numismatic worth, the 2018 D dime carries deep symbolic and historical resonance. Roosevelt's image reminds Americans of the strength found in compassion and perseverance. He guided the country through its darkest hours, introducing the New Deal and leading the Allied forces to victory in World War II. The coin's ongoing production ensures his memory remains in daily circulation, a silent yet powerful tribute carried in the hands of millions. The Denver Mint's craftsmanship in 2018 continued this patriotic tradition, producing coins that uphold both beauty and precision, honoring a man whose leadership redefined the American spirit. In the collector market, condition reigns supreme. A circulated 2018 D-dime typically retains its face value, but those found in pristine mint state grades, especially MS68 or higher, can command surprising prices at auctions. Exceptional specimens, particularly those exhibiting full-band torch details or rare die errors, have been known to fetch thousands of dollars. The combination of scarcity, eye appeal, and historical connection makes them a magnet for serious collectors and investors alike. The demand for high-grade Roosevelt dimes continues to grow, fueled by the desire to complete sets or acquire modern rarities before their values skyrocket further. The notion of a bicentennial rare dime adds another layer of fascination. Although the official U.S. bicentennial coins were issued in 1976, many collectors now use the term to describe modern coins that celebrate America's enduring heritage or commemorate milestones in its history. The 2018 D-dime, in this sense, symbolizes the nation's ongoing journey more than 2 centuries after independence, its design a continuous thread linking the past to the present. For those who appreciate American history and artistry, this coin represents not just 10 cents of metal, but the soul of a nation carved in miniature. The allure of rare coins like the 2018 D-dime lies in their unpredictability. A coin that seems ordinary today could turn out to be an undiscovered treasure tomorrow. Countless stories circulate of collectors or everyday individuals finding valuable dimes in their pocket change, coins that later sell for staggering sums due to overlooked details or minting quirks. This sense of mystery and possibility keeps the hobby alive, inspiring treasure hunters across the world to examine every coin carefully, hoping to uncover the next multi-million-dollar rarity hidden in plain sight. Ultimately, the 2018 D. Roosevelt dime reminds us that history, art, and fortune can all fit within the palm of your hand. It may be small in size, but its legacy and potential worth are monumental. Whether admired for its design, next up to in the 1978 S. Roosevelt dime stands as one of the most captivating modern U.S. coins, a small piece of metal that represents far more than its 10-cent face value. Struck at the San Francisco Mint with the distinctive S. mint mark, this dime carries a legacy tied to both American history and the enduring image of President Franklin D. Roosevelt. Designed by John R. Sinek, the coin portrays Roosevelt facing left, his noble expression symbolizing courage, leadership, and determination. The obverse bears the inscriptions "Liberty," "In God We Trust," and the year 1978, together forming a timeless emblem of American ideals and resilience. Though millions were minted, a small number of proof versions and rare minting anomalies have made certain examples of this coin truly extraordinary, commanding incredible prices in today's collector market. On the reverse, the coin presents an elegant arrangement of national symbols, a torch of liberty flanked by an olive branch and an oak branch, representing peace, freedom, and victory. Above this design rests the proud motto E Pluribus Unum, meaning out of many, one, a reminder of the unity that defines the American spirit. Surrounding these symbols are the inscriptions United States of America and one dime, the simple yet powerful declarations of national identity and value. The balance and precision of the design make the 1978 S dime not only a circulating coin, but a miniature work of art. Every detail, from the gleaming proof finish to the perfectly struck lettering, reflects the craftsmanship of the San Francisco Mint during a transformative period in U.S. coinage. While the 1978's dime might appear ordinary at first glance, its true allure lies in its rarity, particularly in its highest-grade proofs and error strikes. Collectors are captivated by examples that feature deep cameo contrasts, pristine mirror-like surfaces, or double-die errors that reveal slight but significant imperfections in the minting process. These minor details, invisible to most people, can elevate the coin's worth from a mere dime to thousands or even millions of dollars in numismatic value. For seasoned collectors and investors, the thrill lies in identifying one of these hidden treasures among seemingly common coins, knowing that a fortune could rest in the palm of their hand. The connection between the 1978's dime and the legacy of Franklin D. Roosevelt further enhances its desirability. Roosevelt, who led the United States through the Great Depression and World War II, remains one of the most influential presidents in American history. His face on the dime was not chosen at random. It was a tribute to his tireless efforts to combat polio and his establishment of the March of Dimes Foundation, which raised funds for polio research. Thus, every Roosevelt dime carries both a humanitarian story and a national memory, transforming this small coin into a symbol of perseverance and compassion. In the realm of rare coins, certain 1978's specimens have become legendary among numismatists. High-grade proof coins, especially those with deep cameo surfaces or struck in error on experimental planchets, are known to command enormous prices at auctions. Reports of these ultra-rare examples selling for tens or even hundreds of thousands of dollars have fueled public fascination with this unassuming dime. For some collectors, the 1978's is a modern miracle, representing how perfection and flaw can coexist in one coin. A flawless mirror-finish surface that hides a minute minting error visible only under magnification, yet capable of multiplying its value exponentially. What makes this coin even more exciting is its place within the broader world of bicentennial and modern commemorative coinage. Although 1978 is not itself a bicentennial year, many collectors associate this period with a renewed national pride following the United States bicentennial celebrations of 1976. As a result, coins from the late 1970s often hold special nostalgic appeal, bridging the past and the present. The 1978's dime, with its impeccable design and historical resonance, has become part of this symbolic lineage, a continuation of the patriotic artistry that defines American coinage. The market value of the 1978's Roosevelt dime has surged over time, particularly for coins graded PR70 Deep Cameo by professional certification services like PCGS or NGC. These perfect-grade specimens can reach astounding prices, as perfection in proof coins is exceedingly rare. Additionally, discovery of minting errors such as off-center strikes, double dies, or missing mint marks have catapulted certain examples into the realm of numismatic legends. For collectors, these coins are not merely currency. They are masterpieces, frozen in time, each one telling a story of precision, accident, and American ingenuity. In recent years, growing public awareness of rare coins has transformed the humble dime into a symbol of hidden wealth. Television features, YouTube channels, and online coin forums are filled with tales of ordinary people discovering life-changing treasures in their pocket change. The 1978's Roosevelt dime is often featured in these stories because it embodies the dream of every coin enthusiast, that a small, overlooked piece of history could hold immense value. This modern fascination has made the coin not only valuable in the traditional collector's sense, but also culturally iconic, a tangible reminder that extraordinary worth can hide in the most ordinary places. Beyond its financial appeal, the 1978's dime stands as a tribute to the craftsmanship and artistry of the U.S. Mint. Each detail of the design, from Roosevelt's dignified profile to the finely engraved torch and branches, represents the ideal of beauty through simplicity. Collectors often describe this coin as elegance in miniature, its proof surfaces reflecting not only light but also the pride of a nation. Owning a flawless or error-marked specimen is like holding a piece of history that connects past leadership, artistic excellence, and American determination. Ultimately, the most valuable and expensive 1978 Roosevelt dime captures the essence of numismatics: discovery, history, and passion. It reminds us that every coin tells a story of a president's legacy, a nation's triumphs, and immense artistry. For those fortunate enough to possess one of these ultra-rare examples, it is not just a collectible, it is a legacy worth preserving. Whether tucked inside a velvet case or displayed under glass, the 1978 dime shines as a symbol of how something so small can embody such immense history, beauty, and unimaginable worth. Next up in the 1979 Roosevelt dime holds a special place in American numismatics, standing as a symbol of history, precision, and hidden value. While the Roosevelt dime was never officially issued as a bicentennial coin like the quarter, half dollar, or dollar, certain rare examples of the 1979 dime have achieved legendary status among collectors due to their minting errors, composition variations, and unique characteristics that set them apart from regular circulation strikes. Struck at the Denver Mint, this small yet powerful coin features the enduring portrait of Franklin D. Roosevelt, the 32nd President of the United States, a leader remembered for guiding the nation through the Great Depression and World War II. His profile, facing left, remains one of the most recognizable designs in modern American coinage, a tribute to his vision, resilience, and humanitarian spirit. The obverse of the 1979 dime proudly displays the word liberty stretched along the left rim, with the motto, "In God We Trust," just beneath Roosevelt's chin. These inscriptions are not mere words, they reflect the foundational values of the nation. Below Roosevelt's neck lies the date 1979, accompanied by the D mint mark symbolizing the Denver Mint. It's this little D that has become the focus of many collectors' attention, as certain striking errors and die anomalies from this mint have produced exceptionally rare versions of the coin. Some of these anomalies, such as double die errors, off-center strikes, or full-band torch designs, can catapult a simple dime's value from mere cents to thousands of dollars in pristine condition. Turning to the reverse, the coin showcases an elegant and deeply symbolic design. The central figure, a torch, stands tall, representing liberty and enlightenment. Flanking the torch are an olive branch to the left and an oak branch to the right. These two elements symbolize peace and victory, respectively, reflecting the enduring spirit of the American people. Above the design is the motto E+Pluribus Unum, translating to "out of many, one," emphasizing unity within diversity. Surrounding the outer rim are the inscriptions United States of America and one dime. This balanced composition captures the soul of America, strength, freedom, and unity, within a coin barely an inch in diameter. The 1979 Roosevelt dime is made primarily from a copper-nickel-clad composition, though rumors and verified discoveries of error coins in silver planchets have stirred excitement in the numismatic world. These accidental strikes, where dimes were mistakenly struck on leftover silver blanks, have sold for astonishing prices at auctions. When authenticated, such errors have fetched thousands or even tens of thousands of dollars, making them a dream find for collectors. These coins prove that even in the modern minting era, mistakes can happen, and those mistakes can transform an ordinary dime into a rare treasure. Among collectors, condition is king. A flawless, mirror-like 1979 dime graded MS67 or higher by professional grading services like PCGS or NGC can command significant value. The crispness of detail, lack of blemishes, and sharpness of the design all play major roles in determining a coin desirability. Coins that display full torch bands, FTB, indicating that the lines across the torch's handle are fully struck and separated, are especially prized. These details reveal the skill and precision of the minting process and elevate the coin's worth in the collector market. Beyond physical attributes, the historical context surrounding the 1979 dime adds to its appeal. The late 1970s marked a period of transition in U.S. coinage, technological improvements in minting, inflation pressures, and a renewed national interest in collecting following the bicentennial era of 1976. Though 1979 did not feature official bicentennial designs, many coins from the period carry the residual influence of that patriotic fervor. Collectors often group the 1979 among the so-called post-bicentennial rarities, connecting it symbolically to the wave of enthusiasm for American heritage that characterized the decade. Over time, rumors of rare bicentennial-like 1979 dimes with unusual features, such as missing mint marks, misaligned dies, or double-struck details, have driven treasure hunters to inspect their change closely. A small number of these anomalies have indeed surfaced, and when authenticated, they have proven to be extremely valuable. Some of these rare variants have sold for several $1,000s depending on condition, making them a coveted piece in any high-end collection. These finds have only fueled public fascination, leading many to check their old coin jars in hopes of uncovering one of these hidden gems. The 1979 Roosevelt dime also carries deep symbolic and emotional resonance. It serves as a quiet reminder of how something so small can carry immense worth, not just in metal or market value, but in historical and sentimental terms. It reflects the legacy of Roosevelt himself, a man who, despite physical limitations, achieved monumental leadership and left behind a vision of hope and recovery. In many ways, the dime's enduring presence in American currency continues to echo the principles of determination, equality, and perseverance. From a collector's perspective, the coin's allure lies not only in its potential financial value, but also in the mystery it carries. The Denver Mint's history of producing some of the finest strikes and rarest errors keeps numismatists intrigued. For some, owning a rare or high-grade 1979 dime is akin to holding a tangible piece of American resilience. For others, it represents the excitement of the hunt, an ongoing adventure where every old coin might be the next life-changing discovery. In the world of numismatics, even the most ordinary-looking coin can conceal extraordinary stories. The 1979 Roosevelt dime, with its elegant design, rich symbolism, and potential for rare variations, stands as a testament to that truth. Whether found in a coin roll, inherited collection, or tucked away in an old wallet, this humble dime invites curiosity and admiration. Its journey from the Denver Mint to the hands of collectors symbolizes the magic of American coinage, a blend of artistry, history, and the eternal possibility that a simple dime could be worth a fortune. Next up too in the 1984 Roosevelt dime, while often seen as an ordinary pocket coin, has earned a surprising reputation among collectors and enthusiasts who recognize its hidden potential. Struck at the Philadelphia Mint, the P mint mark signifies its origin, but not all 1984 dimes are created equal. Some rare varieties and pristine condition examples have become legendary in the numismatic world for their extreme rarity, minting anomalies, and immaculate preservation. What makes this coin truly fascinating is the mystery that surrounds certain mint errors and its place in modern U.S. coinage history, as it bridges the gap between the classic and contemporary eras of American coins. The obverse of the coin bears the portrait of Franklin D. Roosevelt, the 32nd President of the United States, whose leadership through the Great Depression and World War II reshaped the nation. His image, facing left, is detailed and lifelike, embodying the strength, wisdom, and compassion he became known for, accompanied by the inscriptions "Liberty" and "In God We Trust." This design serves as a reminder of America's enduring faith and freedom. The date 1984 appears beneath Roosevelt's neck, marking the coin's year of mintage, and the small letter P below signifies that it was produced at the Philadelphia Mint, a detail of immense importance to collectors seeking authenticity and origin. The reverse design of the 1984 P Roosevelt dime is a powerful symbol of American ideals. At its center stands a flaming torch representing liberty, flanked by an olive branch for peace and an oak branch for strength and victory. Together, these symbols unite under the timeless national motto, EPLURIBUSUNUM, meaning out of many, one. The surrounding legends, United States of America and one dime, complete the coin's identity while emphasizing its role as both currency and a miniature work of national art. The level of engraving and detail in this design is remarkable for such a small coin, showcasing the precision and craftsmanship of U.S. Mint artisans. What sets the 1984 P Roosevelt dime apart from countless others, however, lies not only in its design, but in its rare and elusive minting variations. Some examples have been discovered with dramatic die cracks, full torch strikes, known as full bands or full torch dimes, and off-center errors that can elevate their value exponentially. In numismatic terms, a full torch dime means the horizontal lines on the torch are fully struck and separated, a sign of exceptional die pressure and mint quality. These rare coins, when found in perfect condition, can command thousands of dollars at auction, with error variants sometimes reaching prices that astonish even veteran collectors. The Philadelphia Mint's production in 1984 was vast, numbering in the hundreds of millions, but scarcity arises not from quantity, it comes from condition and perfection. Most dimes circulated heavily, suffering from scratches, dull surfaces, and loss of detail. Yet a handful survived untouched, preserved in mint sets or discovered decades later in nearly flawless mint state condition. A coin graded MS68 or higher by professional grading services such as PCGS or NGC can be worth a small fortune. These high-grade coins possess mirror-like luster, razor-sharp details, and no visible imperfections, making them the crown jewels of Roosevelt dime collections. Beyond its numismatic appeal, the 1984 P dime tells a broader story about America's evolution in coinage and economy. By the mid-1980s, the U.S. Mint had perfected modern coin production techniques, but quality control was still a challenge. The Roosevelt dime, introduced in 1946, had by then become an icon of everyday American life, symbolizing stability and unity during changing times. To collectors, owning a pristine 1984 P dime isn't just about its monetary value. It's about preserving a tangible piece of 20th century American heritage. Each coin represents a link between the past and present, a silent witness to decades of history and commerce. For those fascinated by rare and valuable coins, the potential of discovering a high-value 1984 P dime is an exciting dream. Some error specimens have been known to sell for thousands, while coins with unique minting flaws, such as double strikes, off-center impressions, or missing mint marks, have become legendary among enthusiasts. These coins embody the thrill of the hunt, where a single discovery in an old collection, coin roll, or forgotten drawer could lead to a life-changing find. Stories circulate among collectors of ordinary people, uncovering rare dimes worth far beyond their face value, turning small change into treasure. The market for Roosevelt dimes has been steadily growing, with collectors increasingly seeking complete sets that include rare variations and high-grade examples. The 1984 P dime in particular holds special interest because it represents a modern rarity, an unexpected gem hidden within a sea of common circulation coins. As more collectors enter the hobby, the competition for pristine and error examples intensifies, driving up demand and prices. In today's market, an exceptional 1984 P dime can be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars depending on its condition, strike quality, and certification. What makes this coin especially captivating is its connection to the spirit of American resilience. Roosevelt himself was a symbol of courage and recovery, guiding the nation through some of its darkest moments. To see his portrait immortalized on a coin that continues to surprise and inspire collectors decades later is a fitting tribute to his legacy. Every detail of the coin, from the torch's flame to the delicate olive branches, reflects the same ideals that Roosevelt championed: unity, peace, and perseverance. Ultimately, the 1984 P. Roosevelt dime is more than a piece of metal. It's a story of history, artistry, and possibility. It reminds us that even the smallest objects can hold immense value, not just in dollars but in meaning. Whether discovered in a collection or resting unnoticed in a drawer, this humble dime carries the potential to transform lives. In the fascinating world of coin collecting, treasures often come in the most unexpected forms, and the 1984 P. Roosevelt dime stands as a shining example of how an ordinary coin can become an extraordinary piece of American legacy. Next up, too, in the 1953 D. Lincoln wheat cent stands as a remarkable example of mid-20th century American coinage and continues to captivate collectors for its blend of history, design, and occasional rarity in exceptional condition. Struck at the Denver Mint, this coin belongs to the final decade of the wheat cent series, a design cherished by numismatists for its simplicity and symbolism. While millions were produced for circulation, only a fraction survive today in pristine, uncirculated grades, making those examples highly desirable. The most expensive and valuable 1953 D. Lincoln cent examples are those that showcase remarkable luster, flawless surfaces, and often subtle minting errors that enhance their uniqueness and collectability. For collectors, this coin represents both a tangible link to the past and a rewarding pursuit in the search for perfection. Historically, the 1953 D. wheat cent was minted during the post-World War II economic boom, a time when the U.S. Mint was producing vast quantities of coins to support a growing and optimistic American economy. The Denver Mint alone struck more than 700 million Lincoln cents that year, an impressive number that underscores its role in everyday commerce. Yet, despite its massive production, the coin's historical value lies in its role as part of the long-running Lincoln wheat series, 1909-1958, which was created to honor President Abraham Lincoln's centennial birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the wheat cent became a lasting symbol of integrity and American perseverance. The 1953 D issue in particular reflects an era of transition in U.S. coinage, balancing artistry and functionality before the modern memorial reverse would debut in 1959. The unique features of the 1953 D. Lincoln cent contribute significantly to its lasting appeal. The obverse depicts a right-facing portrait of Abraham Lincoln with the inscriptions "In God We Trust," "Liberty," and the date, 1953, accompanied by the Denver Mintmark D. The reverse features the familiar wheat ears design, with two curved stalks framing the inscriptions "1 cent" and "United States of America," alongside the motto "E-Pluribus UNUM." Struck in a bronze alloy composed of 95% copper and 5% tin and zinc, the coin weighs 3.11 grams and measures 19 millimeters in diameter. In pristine, fully red, RD, mint state condition, the coin's fiery copper brilliance is especially striking, displaying deep cartwheel luster and crisp design details that attract even the most discerning collectors. In terms of rarity and condition, most 1953 D cents are common in circulated grades, but truly exceptional examples, especially those graded MS67 RD or higher, are exceedingly rare. The Denver Mint's dies were heavily used that year, often resulting in weaker strikes and minor imperfections that reduce eye appeal. As a result, coins that survived without significant contact marks, carbon spotting, or discoloration command strong premiums. Notably, a few error varieties exist, such as doubled dies, repunched mint marks RPMs, and off-center strikes, which further enhance the coin desirability. Collectors especially prize coins certified by PCGS or NGC that display a full, rich red color and minimal blemishes, as these are the ones that fetch the highest prices at auction. The market value of the 1953 D Lincoln wheat cent varies widely depending on condition and certification. Common circulated examples typically sell for only 2 to 10 cents, while higher-grade uncirculated pieces can range from $5 to $50. However, superb gem examples graded MS67RD by PCGS or NGC have sold for $1,500 to $3,500, depending on eye appeal and luster quality. The most expensive known specimen, a top population example with radiant red surfaces and exceptional strike quality, has fetched nearly $7,000 at major auctions. Coins with notable minting errors, such as RPMs or doubled dies, can also reach prices in the $500 to $2,000 range, depending on rarity and demand. These values illustrate how quality, rather than quantity, drives desirability in the numismatic market. For collectors seeking to acquire a 1953 D wheat cent, careful selection and authentication are key. When hunting for premium examples, focus on coins graded by reputable services like PCGS, NGC, or ANACS, as certification provides both protection and verification of authenticity. Look for coins that retain strong original luster and minimal spotting, as these characteristics preserve long-term value. Proper storage, using airtight holders or archival quality flips, will help prevent tunning or corrosion of the copper surface. Collectors should also explore reputable coin shows, online auctions, and specialized Lincoln cent forums, where high-grade examples occasionally surface. Knowledge of known die varieties and subtle mint mark differences can also lead to valuable discoveries. In conclusion, the 1953 D Lincoln wheat cent endures as both a nostalgic relic and a rewarding collectible, embodying the artistry and industrial precision of America's mid-century minting. Though common in circulation, its finest surviving examples are treasures of extraordinary beauty and rarity. Its historical legacy, iconic design, and potential for value growth make it a standout among post-war U.S. cents. For collectors, owning a top-grade 1953 D is more than an investment. It's a connection to the enduring story of the Lincoln cent series, a tribute to craftsmanship, and a testament to the timeless appeal of one of America's most beloved coins. Next up in the 1955 D Lincoln wheat cent holds a respected position in the landscape of American numismatics, not necessarily for a single dramatic error like its Philadelphia counterpart, the famous 1955 doubled die obverse, but for its intriguing place as a late Wheatera issue from the Denver Mint. While billions of Lincoln cents were produced throughout the 1950s, the 1955 D stands out to collectors due to its high-quality strike varieties, rare high-grade survivors, and specific minting anomalies that elevate select specimens into the realm of premium collectibles. For dedicated Lincoln cent enthusiasts, a top-graded 1955 D coin offers both historical charm and investment potential, symbolizing the craftsmanship and transition of mid-century U.S. coinage. Historically, the 1955 D cent was struck during a period of economic expansion following the Korean War, when the United States Mint was producing massive quantities of circulating coinage to meet the demands of a growing population and booming economy. The Denver Mint alone struck approximately 563,257,500 of these cents, contributing to one of the largest single-year mintages of the series. However, despite such abundance, the post-war era also marked a turning point in minting standards and design continuity, as the wheat reverse, used since 1909, was nearing the end of its remarkable run. The 1955 D coin, therefore, captures a moment when traditional design met the pressures of modern mass production, making it a fascinating study for historians and collectors alike. In terms of design and artistic detail, the 1955 Wheat Cent showcases Victor David Brenner's iconic portrait of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, a design that had already become an American classic by mid-century. The obverse bears the inscriptions "In God We Trust," "Liberty," and the date 1955, followed by the small D mint mark just below it, denoting the Denver facility. The reverse features two stylized wheat ears flanking the denomination, 1 cent, and United States of America, with the motto EPLURIBUS UNUM above. Struck from a bronze alloy composed of 95% copper and 5% tin and zinc, the coin weighs 3.11 grams and measures 19 millimeters in diameter. High-grade specimens, particularly those with sharp details in Lincoln's hair and beard and full wheat lines on the reverse, display the beauty of Brenner's original artistry. When considering rarity and condition, the 1955 Wheat Cent is generally accessible in circulated grades, but becomes increasingly elusive in pristine, uncirculated condition, especially those graded MS67 or higher by PCGS or NGC. Minor striking weaknesses in die wear are common among most examples, reflecting the high-speed production environment of the Denver Mint. However, certain high-quality strikes with full red RD coloration are extremely scarce. These coins retain their original copper luster, free from oxidation, which dramatically enhances their desirability. Additionally, error varieties, such as repunched mint marks RPMs, notably the 1955 DD and 1955 DDD varieties, are of special interest to variety collectors, with sharply defined examples commanding strong premiums. The market value of the 1955 Lincoln Cent varies considerably depending on condition and color designation: red, red-brown, or brown. Common circulated examples typically trade for just a few cents to $1, but high-grade uncirculated coins, graded MS66 RD, often command between $50 and $150, while superb gem examples in MS67 RD can sell for $700 to $1,200 or more at auction. Ultra-rare top population coins graded MS67 plus RD have fetched over $3,000 in recent years, due to intense competition among registry set collectors. Likewise, the aforementioned repunched mint mark varieties can reach values upwards of $400 to $1,000 depending on eye appeal and sharpness of doubling, making these anomalies especially lucrative for specialized Lincoln Cent enthusiasts. For those interested in collecting the 1955 Wheat Cent, attention to detail and authenticity is key. Collectors should prioritize coins certified by reputable third-party grading services such as PCGS, NGC, or ANACS, which not only ensure authenticity but also protect long-term value. Proper storage is essential. Coins should be kept in airtight holders or archival quality flips to prevent oxidation, as the copper composition is prone to tunning and environmental damage. When purchasing, it's advisable to buy from trusted dealers or numismatic auctions, and to look for examples with full luster, clean surfaces, and sharp details in the wheat ears and Lincoln's facial features. Collectors who enjoy die variety hunting may also benefit from consulting detailed guides such as the Cherry-Picker's Guide to Rare Die Varieties. In conclusion, the 1955 Lincoln Wheat Cent remains a prized issue not for its rarity in numbers, but for the numismatic depth it offers, bridging the artistry of early 20th century design with the mass production ethos of the post-war United States. Its enduring appeal lies in the combination of historical resonance, craftsmanship, and the subtle variations that challenge collectors to seek perfection within the ordinary.